Car Dealer Finance Office Survival Guide by the Homework Guy team. Hi, I'm Kevin Hunter. For the last 16 years, I've been teaching car buyers how to buy a car from a dealership without getting ripped off. Today, we're talking about the finance office in a car dealership. Welcome to the danger zone. I almost feel like I need to break into song there. At this point, you've picked out your car, you've negotiated the OTD price, the deal looks decent, but you're a bit tired and worn out by the negotiation process, and you're feeling pretty good. And then they usher you into a little private room in the back or a glassed-in row of offices off to the side. This is otherwise known as the finance office. This office is also known as the F&I office, finance and insurance office. It is the dealership's final chance to take thousands of dollars more from you, and they're counting on you being worn out, confused, or overwhelmed by the whole sales process and eager to wrap things up. This guide is your shield from what's about to happen to you. At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a cash buyer, if you're a cash buyer plus some finance, or you're just a total finance buyer with zero cash down. Actually, if you're in the zero cash down, all finance position, you're the worst off of any type of car buyer, and you're going to get taken advantage of here big time. We'll walk you through the most common traps you'll encounter in this office and show you how they work and arm you with the words, tools, and tactics to walk out with your wallet still intact. The amazing Elizabeth joins me now.
Let's dive right in. Why is the finance office so important to dealerships? Because it's their last chance to make thousands of dollars off a deal that might have very little profit in the sale price itself. A dealership might only make $300 to $500 on the actual car sale. If that happened, they could still rake in $3,000 to $5,000 in the finance office through rate markups and add-ons. They train F&I managers like sales assassins, using pressure, emotional appeal, peace of mind arguments, and fast talk to close you before you have time to think it through.
What is the finance office, really? Here's the basic explanation of the finance office. It is a place where your loan paperwork is finalized, your payment terms are set, warranties and service plans are offered and sometimes crammed right down your throat.
Yep.
Many buyers get scammed. This isn't just a paperwork room, it's a dealership profit center. The dealership might make little or nothing on the car itself, as Liz said, but here they can and often do make thousands of dollars.
In greater depth, what is a dealer finance office? The finance office, officially known as the F&I Finance and Insurance Office, is the final stop in the car buying process. It's where your deal is finalized on paper, but it's also where dealerships make a huge chunk of their profit. Think of it like this. The salesperson sells the car. The finance office sells the extras.
Definitely sells.
And that's where they cash in.
What does the dealer tell you about the finance office? You're going to be in great hands with our finance officer, a line that's total bullshit.
Yep.
We just need you to sign the paperwork and get you financed. Also total bullshit.
Yep.
What's really happening? A lot more than just signing. Here's a breakdown. Number one, loan finalization. They submit your credit application to banks or lenders if you didn't already come in pre-approved. And sometimes they send your application to a ton of banks. In the end, they will finalize which lender will finance your loan. But here's the catch. They can mark up the interest rate and pocket the difference. The whole reason they send some loan applications out to multiple lenders is because they are looking for the bank that gives the dealer the best deal, not you.
Not you.
Even if a bank approves you at 4.2%, they might tell you that they approved you at 6.7% and pocket that 2.5% as back-end profit.
Number two, the add-ons and upsells. This is their playground. Once you're in the chair, tired and ready to leave, they try to sell you extended warranties, gap insurance, even for cash buyers.
Yes.
Tire and wheel protection packages, paint sealants and coatings, theft protection or VIN etching, service contracts, and most of these are overpriced, unnecessary, and pure profit for the dealer.
Number three, contract signing and the iPad trap that we told you about not long ago. This is something you absolutely must be prepared to deal with. Instead of handing you paper to review slowly, many finance officers now use iPads or digital signature pads. They scroll quickly and tell you, tap here, here, and here, and just go through it like a madman before you've even seen what you're signing.
Right.
Many buyers only realize afterwards that thousands of dollars in unwanted products were included in the deal. We have covered some of this mayhem in a recent show titled, Do Not Sign, Big iPad Scam at Car Dealers. Make sure you check it out.
So why the dealer finance officer is not a banker? First, they represent the dealership, not you. The finance officer or F&I manager at a dealership works for the dealership. That's who cuts their check. Not a bank, not a credit union, and certainly not for you. Their job is to maximize dealership profit, not to help you get the best loan. A real banker helps customers find the best, most affordable financial solutions. A real banker tries to reduce your loan balance to minimize the risk of borrowing you some money.
Emphasize on minimize the risk.
That's right. A dealer finance officer helps their employer, the dealership, make even more money, and they often lie to you about getting a better rate if only you would consent to fatten your loan with given finance products. Finance officers maximize the risk to the bank, not minimize it like a real banker does.
Emphasis on the dealer maximizing risk.
Okay, so to summarize, a real banker works hard to minimize your loan risk. A dealer finance officer works hard to maximize your loan risk.
Very much opposite.
And next, dealer finance office marks up the loan rates for profit. When a dealer shops your credit to various lenders, the bank may offer a rate like 4.5%, but the dealer may tell you it's 6.9%. Why is that? Because they're allowed to add profit margin to the interest rate. It's called a rate markup. That extra 2.4% goes straight to the dealership as back-end profit. A banker or credit union office would never do that to you. Their rate is the rate, guaranteed. It's transparent and it's regulated. There are no games.
Number 3, dealer finance pushes add-ons and warranties. Dealer finance officers are highly skilled and trained salespeople, not financial advisors. Once you're in the F&I office, their real job begins to sell you stuff. Warranties, gap insurance, even if you don't need it, tire protection, even bogus security systems like the VIN etching we've talked about. Bankers don't upsell you. They aren't on a commission plan that rewards them for adding products to your car loan.
That's right.
Number 4, dealer finance is commission driven. Every extra item you agree to, every marked up rate or overpriced warranty earns them a bigger commission. That means they're incentivized to steer you into expensive decisions. Bankers, they get paid a salary. Their motivation is to retain customers and build long-term trust.
Are you seeing the difference now, friends? Number 5, the dealer finance office has limited loan options.
Very limited.
While a dealer finance manager might claim they can shop around for you, and they might claim to have almost unlimited options, their list of lenders is often self-limited to the ones that offer the dealership the biggest kickbacks. You're not getting the best loan ever. You're getting the most profitable loan for the dealer. A banker or credit union rep will offer you the best rate that you qualify for, not the one that pays them the most.
The smart buyer's rule right here, always treat the dealer finance officer like a commission-based salesperson, not a banker. Get your financing pre-approved before you visit the dealership. That way you're negotiating from strength and you won't get trapped by inflated numbers or deceptive tactics. The dealership finance office is where good deals go bad, and bad they do. But not if you're prepared. Don't treat the finance guy like a banker, like we've said. Treat him like what he is, a commission-based salesperson who's hoping you're too tired or too trusting to say no to them. Stay sharp, stay informed, and as always, do your homework. Hey, that's why you're here.
Great.
Need help negotiating your next deal? Check out our hassle-free car buying service at thehomeworkguy.com, or make sure you text Liz at 701-441-3399. And if this helped you, share it with a friend who's car shopping before they make the costly mistake in dealer finance.
Number 3, common scams and sneaky tactics. Most importantly is the interest rate markup that we did talk about, and that's why you need to be pre-approved before you get to the dealership so you know what you can qualify for. Secondly, add-ons that you didn't ask for. Gap insurance, extended warranties, wheel protection, theft recovery systems are all common products added without any clear explanation. Your best defense? Always ask for a full itemized list of everything being added. You can say, please walk me through each charge. Be prepared to say no over and over again.
Then we're back to the iPad scam we mentioned earlier. They flash an iPad in front of you and say, just sign here, here, and here. You tap, 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 and just like that, you've added $5,000 in extra products. So a little defense here, demand to see a printed contract before signing anything. If they won't provide one, get up and walk.
Yes.
Number 4, lender bait and switch. They say you're being financed through your own credit union by claiming we have a banking relationship with them. But many times later, you find out they sent it through a different bank altogether, not your credit union. The truth is that dealer finance officers don't really like credit unions. Some defense here, ask for proof of approval from your chosen lender before signing. If they made a mistake, which is guaranteed to not be an accident, don't sign until it's corrected.
That's right. Number 5, the monthly payment focus trick. They only talk about monthly payments, never the full cost to purchase the car. Your defense is always ask, what's the total cost of this loan, including all interest and fees? Number 6, the total price creep. They might show you a loan payment that looks good, but fail to tell you it's based on an inflated price with fees, packages, and interest hidden in the total. Most buyers leave with a much worse deal than they realized.
And that's pretty creepy.
Yep.
All right, the Homework Guy Survival Checklist. Before you sign anything in the finance office, have a written breakdown of every item included in the final price. Bring your own financing or know your approved rate. Have a calculator and do the math. Review a full printed version of the contract. Ask for additional products to be removed unless you explicitly want them. Then refuse to sign anything under pressure or without explanation.
That's right. So when to walk away? You're not stuck in the deal, no matter how much time you've invested, and no matter how far you've come in the deal. If something shady happens in the finance office, you can always walk away. It's better to lose 3 hours of your time than $3,000 of your hard-earned money. Here are red flags that we commonly see in the finance office. They refuse to give you a written copy of the contract.
Red flag.
They get defensive when questioned about loan details.
Another red flag.
They'll tell you you're not allowed to uncheck certain options on the iPad.
Total BS and another red flag.
Yep. If this happens, stand up and say, I've changed my mind. I'm going to be leaving now.
They love that. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, they don't.
They don't love it.
So, number 6, common federal and state laws violated by dealer finance officers. This is really good stuff to know, folks. While many finance officers stay within the lines, some routinely violate consumer protection laws, whether knowingly or out of pressure to sell by the dealer owner himself. Here's what laws are often broken and how you can be ready. Number 1, Truth in Lending Act, the TILA. What it requires, full disclosure of loan terms, APR, finance charges, and total cost of credit. Disclosures must be made before the buyer signs the contract.
Some common violations are misrepresenting or hiding the true interest rate, failing to itemize or disclose add-on product costs, lying about a loan rate being contingent on a product purchase, we see that a lot, giving a loan figure without total cost breakdown, and changing terms after the buyer signs.
So here's how to protect yourself. Ask to see the APR, loan term, and total amount financed on paper. Insist on getting a wet signature, that's with a pen.
Yep.
Refuse to sign anything without a full itemized cost breakdown. If they won't give it to you, like we said, walk out immediately.
Another law commonly broken is the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, the ECOA. It's a federal law, and here's what it requires. Lenders and dealers must provide equal credit access regardless of race, sex, age, religion, or marital status. Consumers denied credit must be given a written reason as to why. Some common violations are discriminatory lending, that's charging minorities higher rates, for example, not providing written notice when financing is denied, and telling buyers they don't qualify without offering alternatives. How to protect yourself from this? First, get pre-approved elsewhere so you can spot if the rate is being manipulated. Ask for written documentation if denied or offered worse terms than you came in with. Know your credit score when you walk in.
Also commonly broken, number 3, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA. It's a federal law as well. What it requires, consumers must give permission before a hard credit pull is done. Credit reports must be used accurately and lawfully. Common violations, running your credit without your consent, shotgunning your application to dozens of lenders. We hear this all the time. Misrepresenting credit worthiness to increase the markup. How to protect yourself here? State clearly, do not run my credit until I approve a lender from your list. They're not going to like you for doing that.
Yep.
Limit who gets your info. Only run my application through blank bank. Check your credit after and file disputes if unauthorized pools appear.
That's right. Some pro tips for dealer finance from the Homework Guy. Bring a notepad, write down every number and every promise. Record your conversations. In states where it's legal to do this, use your phone to protect yourself or get a cheap little recording device, put it in your pocket. Ask direct questions. Is this required to get financing? Spoiler alert, it's not. And have a friend go with you. Never go into the finance office alone if you can help it. And don't buy on emotion. Be logical and not impulsive.
The one person you probably shouldn't bring with you is your dad.
That's true.
Interestingly enough, fathers often will look at stuff and go, oh, that looks great. And then, out the door you go. And I just talked to a guy today whose dad had said, the guy had a great deal, and no, he had been hosed over.
That's right.
Shame on you, Dad.
You can't be too trusting.
So some final thoughts. The finance office is where good deals go bad, but only if you let them. Now that you know what to watch for, you can walk in with confidence, stand your ground, which some people just can't do, and come out with a deal that makes sense. You don't have to be a victim. You just have to do your homework. Want some personal help? Visit thehomeworkguy.com to learn more about our car buying service. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook for weekly videos, advice, and real-time support from our team. This show brought to you by the Homework Guy team, trusted car buying advocates for over 15 years.
Folks, you do not have to put up with crap like this from a car dealer's sales floor or the finance office. If you want us to go toe-to-toe with a car dealer on your behalf and protect you from this kind of dealer nonsense, read up about our hassle-free car buying service at thehomeworkguy.com. And if you do want to go buy a car on your own because you've learned a lot from our videos, I can still accompany you if you want to sign up for texting or email help. I can look things over for you and help you know you're getting a good deal. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. We're here to keep car buyers informed, protected, and one step ahead of the dealership games. And if you didn't already do it, go to our website, thehomeworkguy.com, and download our totally free car buyers checklist. It will help all of you car buyers out there avoid bad dealership behavior. Stay smart, stay sharp, and as always, don't let the ruthless dealers out there take you for a ride.
And don't let the bed bugs bite.
There you go.
To all of you long-term subscribers out there, you guys rock. God bless you all. I'm Kevin Hunter, the Homework Guy, signing off on behalf of Alex Stevens, our auto expert, the amazing Elizabeth, our negotiation genius, and the entire team of skilled coaches we have in our hassle-free car buying service. Please stick around with us a moment as we scroll through our recent car buying reviews. Thank you for listening.